Okay. Governor Clario. Just came to this island after we got wrecked by that ancient god coming out of our fortress from the first game. Have my character transfer from the first game as well.
Have offered you hospitality and safety from the storms.
The Omala woman folds her arms. Storm speaker Ikawa.
Yes, I think we are all keenly aware of the debt of gratitude we owe to the...
Governor Clario. Sounds very Spanish colonial time island names. Sounds very Anyways. Hopefully the sound recording is good. It's my time.
I have personally seen to the safety of your homes. Now you will do the same for our families.
What's a storm speaker?
What about our families?
You're right, Miss Commoner Lady.
What about the ships? How are we supposed to feed ourselves? If everyone would...
As Clario's gaze sweeps across the crowd, it falls upon you, where it remains. A few more heads turn to see what has caught the governor's attention.
It's one of the pirates!
At this alarmed cry, the whole of the crowd turns to regard you. A startled, expectant hush falls upon the gathering throng. My ship ran aground just south of here. I need help. I'm not a pirate, and if I am, where?
Two of my guards reported a ship flying deer wooden colors, fallen prey to a private vessel. That would be your ship, I assume.
The crowd quiets somewhat at that, though you still find yourself the target of a few glares.
That would make him lucky. Your own vessels do not usually fare so well.
The woman regards you with blind curiosity.
Quite.
I just need some repairs and I'll be on my way. If I was all that lucky, I wouldn't have crashed here. So you'll help?
Blanca, everyone, forgive me.
Is that Spanish?
I believe this matter requires my attention. You have my word that I will keep you apprised of any changes.
Interesting. They speak Spanish in this game. Then again, they do speak English.
Especially you, Mr. Ikawa.
Ikawa. Mr. Ikawa.
Do not flatter me with Valian titles. You are distracted with your newcomer and wish me gone. But I will not go far, Governor Clario.
Governor Clario. The voice acting is very good in this game. I feel like the graphics, definitely more improved. The avatar images of this woman and myself are really good. More options. The crowd noise, the background of this is a little too loud. I might have to do that in settings.
Grande. As for you, stranger, let us speak at my estate. We'll discuss your predicament.
Yes, sir. You have a face to remember. Speak with Governor Clario. Let's follow this fool. What the hell's going on over there?
What marvelous carvings!
Oh yes, this one is many centuries old. Blessed by Ngati herself.
Oh, wait.
Magnificent!
Okay, you can do this, but I can't, like, face them the other way. In a 360 dimension, it's more square. Oh. Okay. The hell? There it is. Some of that iced coffee. Party gained 322 experience. New map discovered. Governor Claudio's estate. Party gained 36 experience. Nice. So you can experience by finding new locations. See progressing quests.
I've got it.
There's Governor Clario. Let's talk to this fool.
Ah, yes, there you are. As governor and under the auspices of the Valian Trading Company, please allow me to officially welcome you to Port Maje.
Thank you. He spreads his hands in a subdued flourish.
Quite the event, receiving one of the godlike in our little town. Perhaps it will take the people's minds off recent events.
So I'm just a distraction to you.
Apologies for that little drama outside. These are confusing times, and people often react poorly to uncertainty.
That's true.
Between the storm, the pirates, and the, well, certain strange events, we are all a little on edge.
He spreads his hands in an apologetic gesture. Strange events? I'm on an important mission. I need to leave the island as quickly as possible. I understand. You said you could help me. I understand. You said you could help.
Yes, your ship. You are stranded.
Let's stick to the mission at hand.
It was a rough landing by all reports. A wonder you survived.
Not be distracted. Stick to the mission. And not get distracted by anything else. Continue.
Unfortunately, our own ships are in no condition to sail. We've had dealings with the pirates ourselves. They've taken their share of supply ships. The storm saw to those berthed in the harbor.
Oh, God.
All that said, I believe I may have a solution, provided you're willing to help me in turn.
What could I do for you? I just got here. I'd be happy to help you in any way I can. I get it, things are falling apart and you need me to save you. I am the Lord of Caed Nua. Caed Nua. Couldn't I owe you a favor?
Caed Nua? A dear wooden castle, is it? An interesting proposal, to be sure, but I'm afraid the matter at hand is rather urgent. I have the guards on the lookout for pirate vessels looking to take advantage of whatever damage the storm caused.
Interesting.
We've cannons enough to see them off, but I need every man ready to use them. There is a site of some considerable value elsewhere on the island. A value to the trading company, you understand. In point of fact, it's the very reason any of us are here.
I see.
You're familiar with the luminous Adra trade?
The luminous Adra. I know that luminous Adra is native to the Deadfire. I'm a watcher. I've dealt with Adra before. I know a little about the Adra.
It's also quite valuable. When refined, it sells for considerable sums. The trading company has invested a lot of time and money into locating sites suitable for mining and processing.
Didn't even know that was a possibility. How do you even find Adra in the first place?
How indeed? That, I'm afraid, will remain a trade secret.
Continue.
We, and I hope you understand that these matters require some discretion, have one such outpost on the other side of the island. A successful venture up until very recently.
Continue.
We sought to improve the refinement process. To that end, we hired some of the brightest minds in the field of animancy and brought them out here to lend their expertise.
Oh God. Animancy once again. Can I click on this? Animancy. The science of soul manipulation, a field both controversial and relatively new. Banned in some nations like Adir, but permitted in other countries like Deerwood and the Alien Republics. Continue.
And then one evening, a storm rolls in out of nowhere, and my scouts begin to report that a giant has marched its way across the island towards my dig site. What am I to make of that?
Oh, I see where this is going. You know, Mr. Governor Claudio, we might have the same issue. I've been looking for that giant myself to destroy him. He destroyed my base and killed so many of my people.
We haven't heard from Mestre Odorisi since, nor any of his assistants.
Probably
or
dead.
the workers. I must know what has happened. If Odorisi, if his work is lost, then everything that we have worked for is at risk. Which is where you come in. You need a ship, I need information. See to this for me, and I'll set half the town to work. We'll patch up your ship, and you'll be free to go on your way.
Eothas, god of rebirth, redemption, dawn, spring, and light. Tradition shows a man bearing a candle and wearing a silver crown, who possessed the body of the red Saren farmer Whiteman to the Saint's Wall, and been destroyed along with Whiteman at the end of the war, easily reformed his essence. And the statue of that was creepy. These background conversations are very creepy in this game. It throws me off. He recently reformed his essence in the statue of Caed Nua with Caed Nua. Interesting. He reformed his essence. How did they do that though? Because he died, he became part of the Ultra to say reincarnated as the god of rebirth. And what made him the god of rebirth? Was he a natural formation of the minerals and such of the earth, or is he really otherworldly? In the process of pulling himself from the endless paths, he destroyed the castle of the Watcher of Caed Nua at the brink of death. So he pulled himself from the endless path all on his own, like that's the power he had as the god of rebirth.
Well, if Eothas happens to strike down the council, perhaps then I will have time to spare for him.
Good lord. Clariolas had a sharp breath and flustered by his own outburst.
Please do not repeat that. We each have our debts.
I see.
Whatever you believe is going on, you can see it for yourself. That is precisely what I want.
And what if I find this Odorisi?
Why, take his report on the situation and remind him that he's under certain contractual obligations. And relay my deep relief at his good health, of course.
Do you have any idea what might have happened? Any hypotheses?
The Huana storm speakers should have kept the worst of the weather at bay. I can't imagine what else might have happened. There are wild beasts on the island, but they wouldn't have attacked an active dig site.
Okay.
Gillard, then we are agreed. I will assign men to keep watch over your ship. You will find the dig site on the eastern side of the island. I'll mark it on your map here.
Thank you.
One more thing. If you should recover Odorisi's notes, know that they would be of great value to me.
Speak with Garnet Clay. I've reached the Angworth and dig site. For the island, 19th mid-spring, Maje Kulla, 2828 AI, day 2, hour 7, day 4, hour 15, morning deep spring. The governor of Port Maje mentioned that several witness claims to have seen a giant moving to eastward toward the dig site, spearheaded by the Valiant trading company's Animancers. It's worth a look. This is the sub-main quest. The Defiant has run ground. Reach the English dig site. The Defiant got interest in this island. Center the luminous Adra to be found at the Angworth dig site, not far from Port Maje. The town's Animancers have not returned, and the governor would rather keep his guards close by in case the pirates stage a tactical assault. He's asked me to investigate on his behalf, in exchange for which you'll see that my ship is repaired and set out to sea. Governor Gladio gave me directions to the dig site, the eastern side of the island. Gladio wants information on the arena. Though it's specifically interested in what remains of the work of Odaresi, the head Enemanceur, which I'm assuming is probably dead by now. Okay, let's explore this little bit of the island, talk to some of these fools. Look here, it's a giant hunter. Claudia awaits you inside. Sounds like the cook. Ingredient. Servant. If my hands are occupied, I have no time to worry. Stealing, we'll avoid that for now. Is this a dining room? Yes, it is. Hostile effect duration, immunity poison disease attacks. Interesting. Okay then, let's go to Port Maje and explore this area. Oh, Ado, good boy. Okay. Okay, let us explore the island for a bit. So we are in Port Maje Harbor. There's a couple of markets, the governor's estate, Port Maje jail, Port Maje trading post, some boats, the Kraken's Eye, Rinko's house. Character journal. Okay, let's explore each of these. Who is this? Opari worker. Amira protect you. Who is Amira? Most of those things offer various goods for trade, though you can spy at least one for joining what might be the governor.
Fresh fish!
What's up, fresh?
Race you to the coral.
No contest. I have many fish here to trade.
Fishmonger.
Caught them myself.
The Omo grins proudly. Aww, so cute. I might give you some business, girl. Tutorial.
Can't swim?
You are a strange man.
Ado, and good day. Okay. I'm probably not gonna record any superfluous information. Probably just gonna record main story stuff and just progress here and there, not every single thing I do. Just to keep things from getting too, dragging on. For now, we got a fish. Let's talk to these fools. Our stone speakers protect us still. Whoa, what the hell has happened to this world? Good lord, look at that physics. Oh snap. That's all wild physics. I wonder if the Dukes regret their investments here. The stones are nothing compared to what I call them. Oh, the water graphics look good. I'll give them that. Let's see. Let's go here real quick. Visit each of these little locations.
Without more gods.
Ah, so here is the jail. We got the guard there, we got the fireplace over there. Oh my let's start talking. Savior.
Yes? What is it I can do for you?
The watch commander looks up at you after her listless greeting, and you notice that she has a dark bruise around one eye. Ooh. She grimaces but does not turn away. I don't see many guards around. How are things here in Port Maje? What happened to you?
We lost no one to the storm, but many homes have been damaged, and the people are terrified of this giant the scouts reported. It is chaos, pure and simple, but things might have been far worse.
Indeed.
Something you wanted?
The giant could have came to you. What happened to you?
What happened? I showed the drunken fool more patience and respect than he deserved, and he struck me without warning.
I'm sure.
Sientere, Savia. You know that I was aiming for Darmo's pretty face.
Random Origere. Look at that face, good lord. Look at that art. I don't see many guards around. What is Port Maje? Port Maje, Maje Kulla of the Kazon Nistrim. The poor man's Klingon. Port Maje is one of the Valian trading companies. Oldest colonies in the Deadfire archipelago. Though it is not grand in stature, it sits on well-established trade routes on the eastern reach and is a common stopping point for ships in the region. It has a close, if often fraught, relationship with the nearby Kubana village of Satahuzi. Kind of like Native Americans in a way.
We are stretched thin. The storm speaker did much to help, but much of the town has flooded. Now we are awash in homeless citizens and stranded merchants, to say nothing of the cultists out there.
Interesting.
Now I have Ilari's people making trouble up on Gorechi Street. His little gang is looting everything they can get their hands on, and the Bozzo kicks up his heels like a prince.
The puzzle, a Valian term for the penis, an imperator's sense. Ooh, a new side quest.
Lucky for you that I'm around. I humbly offer my services. Let me out and I will bring you this Ilari's teeth.
Shut it, Rigere.
Rigere. I could speak to this Ilari.
Kue. I cannot say it would not be welcome, but
A Valian word
you are
meaning
only
what?
recently arrived, and not I here by choice. Why do this?
I lost a lot to storm myself. I want to help. Seems only sensible to be on good terms with the commander. Seems like a good chance to crack some skulls. Ethios isn't for all this. I've had enough of the gods upending people's lives whenever they feel like it. Yeah, plus I feel bad for you having that little scar on your eye. Trying to do your best job.
We have suffered misfortune, it is true. But I do not think we have given the gods cause to involve themselves. It was only a storm. The rest, greed and opportunity.
Oh, girl, you have no idea.
Gorechi Street is in the western part of town. Just walk until you hit water. We don't need a bloodbath. I'm sure there's a peaceful solution to resolve this. I'd appreciate your looking for it.
Very well. Okay then. Gorechi Street is where we're gonna head next, it seems.
Captain, you have the carriage of a captain. A noble bearing all around.
This guy. Kent, the man in the cell lava slightly steps forward, fixing an eager smile and glassy gaze upon you. Continue.
Apretta, you must free me. I am a creature of the sea. I am not meant for this dark place. I will dry and wither like a landed fish.
What did you end up? What did you do to end up here?
I did no one any harm. I am at the Kraken's eye so often Thorol should pay me. I sample every bottle for quality.
I'm sure you do.
My loyalty has given him heirs. I would have paid what I owed in time, had I the coin.
You walked out on a tab, Rigere. Nothing to boast of. And then you crawled up to the governor's estate, pissed on the steps, and resisted arrest.
Merla, I do not remember that at all. right on the stage.
Merla, a Valen
I
fleet of
am sorry
workers.
for the last. I tell
Because
you,
the
Xavier, I
Valians
cannot
are
help my
just
magnificent reflexes. You were being very grabby.
Do you know your way around the ship?
Do I know ships? He asks. I know every vessel on these waters, every one. From the galleon to the... every one of them, sir. You have enemies? These fists will drive them into the waiting arms of the sea goddess.
He clenches his fists, raising them above his head for emphasis. I could use you on my crew. I did lose some people. What do you need me to do?
You see how fate has brought us together? The ice-hearted guard, she has set my fine at 400 pyres. I have none. I flounder here until the debt is paid.
I see. And she's how to get rid of here.
A matter of coin. 400 beautiful coins. That or the key, yes? The door is the thing.
The guard leans in to wrap his fingers around the bars of his cell. Right from them to no effect, he sets his forehead to the bottom
The
slide.
commander, she guards the keys like a jealous wife. It would take steady hands to slip it from her pocket. That is, if you have need of keys at all.
He turns the finger in small circles by the lock and looks clumsily at you. No, I'm not a lockpicker.
You think me idle to ask this of you and do nothing? I have scratched, sir, a little mortar from beneath the bars at the window at every chance. The stonework, it is very strong. I can do nothing by hand. With tools, perhaps. With explosives, for certain. Norgund in the Kraken's Eye, he carries many such useful items. All for legitimate use, of course. Animancers, they love explosives.
He raises his brows and grins toothily. Okay. Let's talk to
Keeping
her.
out of trouble?
I'd like to
A little
pay.
jest. What is it?
I'd like to pay Riquere's fine.
Diverus? Well, good riddance to him. It's your coin to spend.
A valiant expression of questioning or confirmation. Roughly translated weirdly or seriously. Pulls a ring from the keys but moves towards the cell. I am the Lord of Caed Nua. I do have some more blood.
See you at your ship.
Gracias, mi amor. Task completed. Okay then. Let's head to the western part again. I think we're just there. Let's save. Oh. Okay, the second task is going west of town and speaking Redfus's name. Okay, let's head west. Looked at the market off screen. There's the Kazon.
Accept the light, and
Wink
you
lip.
shall be redeemed.
A woman shouts, arms raised high and wide. In each hand, she grips a golden candle. The flames cut her wildly as she gestures the crowd before her. The missionary holds a candle to drip wax in the shape of 3 stars on the forehead of each kneeling worshipper. One of them stumbles back, sweeping the hot wax from his skin. Continue.
Se futito! Madicchio! I did not sign up to be burned!
Se futito. What do you think you're doing?
Idling, that's what. Making
Zodi.
ourselves feel all requited.
Zodi, arms crossed over her chest, a shorter, dark, fair-skinned woman watches the ritual with an outraged sort of expression, her delicate chin jutted up. Continue.
We just missed one of the biggest reap-ins of all time. What about the souls that need us?
As she steps forward, she reaches for a peculiar looking lantern up to her hip.
Do not push me on this, you wayward child. You'd leave the living forlorn to service the dead?
Rather than discouraging the other Dawnstar, the accusation seems to kindle stubbornness inside her. Shoulders sight. She grins. Shoulders set.
Here, I'll light them all at once.
Metal clanking, she sways an eerily lit candle lantern in an intricate pattern before her. Priestess bites her lip, swaying harder and faster. Let arms hurt her weapon with a deceptively hidden strength until she thrusts it hard toward the crowd, splattering everyone all at once. That's one way to do it.
Hell yeah, it is. I call that the...
Claiming she tries to get a good look at you and probably chokes.
Are you by any chance looking to help the people I saw die in my dreams?
She ducks her head, cheeks flushing prettily.
I'm guessing you're not here for the baptism.
I'm looking for an Audra statue, Yeehai, inhabited by Eotis.
I knew it!
She clenches her grip on the sickle on her right hand. You're the first person to believe me. It's silent, actually.
Gon's been calling me here. Left the breadcrumbs in my dreams.
Gon is an aspect of Atheos associated with death, and however he implements are symbolically. Its implements are symbolically important. The sickle reaps what is sowed in life. The lantern guides the deceased down there into the paths of death and rebirth. It is generally believed that Gon, instead of Bivet's avatars, visits those who embrace death with acceptance and understanding. The most fervent devotees are known as harvesters of Gon. Gon is an answerer of certain bounces. This has contributed no small part to deal with enthusiasm for vigilante justice. Popular regard for Gon is polarizing. He is appreciated, feared, and characterized by a grim sense of finality.
I need to get inland. If you're going, I could help you. Swear on my soul.
Who are you?
Oh, hell. Now where are my manners? I'm Shodi.
Shodi.
Child of the Dawnstars and priestess to Gon. At your service.
Shodi. Mazodi Shodi. The paint trace of smile forms on Ether's lips. Your priestess of Gon, not Eotis? A dark smile curves up all her lips, and her eyes glint with fearness.
Darn right I am. Why? You know an awful lot about Gon?
Do all children of Dawnstars worship Gon? Well, he is an aspect of Eotis.
I think you mean he's all what's left. You did hear. Aethys died, yeah? When summer and spring have passed us on, well, that just leaves us autumn and winter and Gon.
Well, that's an interesting view.
Figure I'm a bit unorthodox, but that doesn't mean I'm wrong.
Shodi, you look like a gypsy.
More than unorthodox, it's profane.
Why do you want to go inland?
There are souls needing their last rites. I ought to shine them the light, else they might get lost.
Are you this game's version of that crazy dude from that last game?
Enough nonsense, Joti.
Crazy fire
No
dude.
one knows if anyone's even died.
Forgot his name.
You've no business going in there, risking your own safety, risking our mission.
Wanglith, you guide the living and I guide the dead. Gon bids it and I dreamed it. Leave it be. We all serve our purposes. So what's yours?
I'm a watcher.
So you can see souls? That's a handy talent to have. I know my harvesting would benefit from it. And here you are, following my god. Watcher, will you take me with you?
I enjoyed your company, priest. Why not? Perhaps you'll prove yourself useful to the Eotis. As long as you don't have in my ways. Perhaps you'll prove useful in dealing with Eotis.
I know an offer rare as hen's teeth when I hear it. Yeah, I'm taking it.
She beams brightly.
You won't regret this.
I hope not. She steals a shy glance at Eder. Ooh, romance.
Hey.
Eder half nods while that's looking in Shodi's direction. He seems suddenly focused on something in the distance. A tad too eagerly, she saunters close beside you.
At least take care, child. Come back to us in one piece. If not for my sake, then Samhain's.
Samhain's, the older priestess sighs, shaking her
So
head.
don't tell her. What the High Priestess doesn't know won't hurt her.
Reigning Shodi breaks her brother in a curt parting. Choose a single class or multi-class for this companion. This choice cannot be changed. Later, Priest, subclass Harvester of Gone Monk. Contemplative Priest plus Monk. Harvester of Gone Overhand, that's what it is. Gains Hatchet Proficiency. Priests of Gone up into their only spell at the appropriate power level. Blessed Harvest, Withdrawal, Vile Thorns. Holy Radiance. Creates a field of holy energy. Power level 1 is marked to character level 1 for single class characters. Aztec subclass Harvester of Gone. I don't know enough about this game to mess with this. I'll keep it original. Okay.
The Children of the Dawn Stars. I wondered if we'd run into them down here. There's someone I used to know. Just an old friend. Came out here to settle with them last I heard. Maybe we should ask around. See if she's still out here. Might be she can help us.
Just a friend, huh?
Joey rubs the back of her neck. Clearly uncomfortable. How did you know her?
Well, both grew up in Gilded Vale. Same temple.
Eder looks askance at you. Stare at Eder. You can trust me, you know.
All right. We used to, you know.
Oh boy. I get it.
She was real loud, too. Used to have to cover her mouth or she'd get the dog howling in the next room.
Oh boy. Shorty's face models bright red and she turns away, hands covering her eyes. Oh my god. That must be her. You're shagging her and she was very loud. I get the picture. That's my favorite kind. Sounds like a special woman.
I knew you'd understand. You're gonna like her. I got a good feeling.
Find someone who might know Eder's friend. Okay. There's that. It must be here.
You have to do something. Any of us could be next.
Okay.
Per complanka.
Captain
You
Dharma.
want to tell me you're here to complain too?
The Arsman covers his face with his hand.
The virus. Are they recruiting right off of the docks? You would think the Juana were storming the Kraken's eye as we speak.
I was hoping you might be able to help me, actually.
Hack, you and everyone else. Speak with Commander Savia at the jail, if you want a sense of how matters stand.
Actually, I would like to complain if you're very rude.
Hack, and I will be ruder still. If you have no business with Rinko, move along.
What's going on?
A fight, Mestra. One of the Juana women attacked the merchant. He has come out the worse for it.
Guardianship of the Isles they call home.
Now every nationale in town wets himself in terror of losing his coin to the Aumaua. We would bring in the thief, but Clario would not have us march into the village and defend Ikawa.
Yeah, makes sense.
Much longer, and I do not think any of us will have a choice in the matter. If you wanted the details of it, speak to Rinko himself. He will delight in telling you the tale.
Things are better in the Republic. Ranko's house. I go there and exit.
It's not right. I came here on the first ship. Why does an islander get paid the same as I?
They're bigger than you, and they haul cargo without whining about it.
Interesting.
It's not right.
Don't matter if it ain't right, brother. Dock worker.
The Juana ought to keep to the...
Interesting. Alright, next time we will continue the side quest of finding that gang leader. It's supposed to be here somewhere, right? Okay, I just figured out the exit brings you to this map to get to other parts of the port city, which is actually just right here. So all these other locations. Satahuzi is probably the Awama village, or Huama, however the hell you pronounce the name. But let's go here. Kororechi Street. So as you make your way along through the side streets of Port Maje, you come upon visible traces of the storm's passing. So you make your way through along the side streets of Port Maje. Many of those houses here boast cracked window panes and sagging awnings, and you pass narrow streets strewn with foliage and debris. The cobblestones beneath your feet are still slick with water and silt. Before long, you're ankle deep in sucking mud and loose stones. The flooding only worsens up ahead. The level rises to the knees. Most of Port Maje's residents have fled this region for dry land. But this murmur of raised voices ahead and occasional smash suggests you're not entirely alone. Okay, so this gang leader's up here somewhere. Iliadas, or whatever the hell his name is. And that's where we'll go next time. Subscribe, comment, leave a like.